I want to piggyback off that last video I just dropped. Now, it's not, listen, people will hate you for saying what it is you're saying. That, it's like I said, the wealthy people, you treat them fair, they treat you fair, they pay you on time. When you say, hey, we need to get this done, we need to get that done, they just say, hey, go ahead, take care of it, send me the invoice. When they know they can trust you, they gonna say, hey, whatever's need to be done, let me know. Just put it on the invoice. The ones I've worked with, the wealthy people I've worked with, they live in upper middle class homes. All right. Me personally, I can't speak for nobody else. When I'm doing business with somebody, I can tell at what level of debt that they are in. When we get to talking, and I talk to that man in his face, his facial expression, I can tell what level of debt he's in. For the few wealthy clients that I have, when we talk about this need to be done, that need to be done, they're calm, they're relaxed, they're not sticker shocked about anything. Just get it done. And once you get some time doing some work with those kind of clients, they just gonna say, "Hey, go ahead. Whatever you see need to be done around here, just put it on the invoice." And it's been projects where it's been projects. Any project over 300, I let them know, hey, look, Mr. Such and Such is gonna be done. Hey, like we said, just take care of it, man. Put on the invoice. In other words, he's saying, look, I'm busy. Just take care of that, so I don't have to worry about it. It's been $2,000-$3,000 jobs. Hey, Mr. Such Such, we need to. Hey, just put on invoice. So I already know now. Don't even worry about it. Just do it. All right, that's the wealthy, but they live in upper middle class homes. They drive modern vehicles. They not with all the riffraff. You see, then you have the upper middle class. Now the upper middle class, they want you to think. They want you to think, hey, we wealthy. Money's not an issue. When I work for clients like that, money's money's always a problem. I'm not gonna say it's a problem. It's like you're late on your bills. You don't want to go credit card on file. And even if you do go credit card on file, it's insufficient funds. That's what I've noticed dealing with people in the upper middle class who think they're wealthy. And then they'll say things like, hey, we want to get this done. And when you give them the sticker price, ooh, it's a little high. And people and those class of people will get mad, not get mad, but they'll feel a certain type of way when you remind them, hey, you ain't paid this bill. Hey, when you gonna send the money? I'm not saying they will act a certain way, but you can kind of tell. Okay, then you have the middle class. You have the middle class who's really upper class, but they're going to live in a middle class home, kind of save their money, preserve their money. And when you do work with them, money's always there. Hey, I want to get this done. Hey, Gibson, listen, we thinking about getting this right here done in a couple of months. Give me an estimate on it. I say, hey, man, that's going to be 1,200 or 800 or 500. All right, in 3 weeks, go ahead, put it on your schedule. See, they're mindful of their money. Then you have the lower class. Lower class is going to tell you, hey, I just want my lawn cut. This is what I can afford. This is what I can't. Or Gibson, what it'll be to trim those branches along that fence line. Hey, it's going to be this, that, and the other. When I get the money, I'll let you know. Never had a problem with those people. The only ones I have a problem with is the upper middle class who really needs to be middle but try to live like they're wealthy. Them the only ones. And if they was to see this video, they'll feel a certain type of way, like I'm picking at them. It's not my fault you're not paying your bills on time. See, I understand what class I'm in. I'm in a lower class. I'm not middle. I'm not upper middle. I pay my bills. I save my little pennies. Buy what I can buy. See, when me and my family go out and eat, we don't go eat at steakhouses and things like that. See, I know I gotta pretty much go to just a regular TGI Fridays or Applebee's or kind of decent restaurants, but not no. You sit down and you bill $200-$300. No. The problem is some people don't understand the class they're in, and they try to live. They try to live outside of their means. But like I say, people get mad at me for saying it. You would get mad at me for saying it when it's the truth. Listen. I understand the last man to get paid is the lawn man. That's the last man to get paid is the lawn man. The lawn man is the last one to get paid. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I fired so many clients this way it's ridiculous. I don't have no problem firing a client and saying keep your money because you trying to lawn service is a luxury. It's not a necessity. You're not calling me because your AC went out in your house and your wife just had a kid and you got to rush over there to get it fixed. Lawn service is a luxury. It's not a necessity. So when you late paying me, I'm gonna fire you. I'm just gonna be honest because my job isn't a necessity. It's not saying, well, man, hey, you ain't paid your bill in a week, and I gave you 2 reminders. I'm coming to unhook that AC. That's different. I won't do that. Or if I'm a mechanic, this your only vehicle to get around town. Hey, you don't pay me, I'm coming to get my part back. It's lawn care. This is what I listen. This happened to me when I was a young man, and it taught me a valuable lesson. When I was a kid, my father used to want me to cut the grass every single week, and I didn't want to do that. I give my mama an excuse. Oh, ma, it's hot outside. Oh, ma, it's raining and the grass wet. Well, you know, Daddy wants the grass thick, so let's wait an extra week. And this is what my father told me. He said, look, I just bought a new push mower. We'll get like a new push mower. I say about once every 2 years or something. Because we lived on exactly 1 acre. I believe it's an acre, but it's not. It's a half. Anyway, it's too much grass to push, but that was my job to push it anyway by myself. So anyway, he said, look, here's the lawnmower. You cut it when you feel like it need to be cut. Oh, man, why he tell me that? I'm about to cut it once a month. And I learned when I let the grass grow up a month, now we have St. Augustine grass. This stuff needs to be cut every week. I went out there, I fired that mower up. I got the pusher. I couldn't push it. It was too thick. It was too high. I said, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to raise the mower up. Push mower ain't going to go up that high. Raise the mower all the way up. I'm out there fighting, struggling to get the grass cut. And when I was done, he said, you see why I said it need to be cut every week? You ain't do nothing but overwork yourself. That's what I be explaining to clients, not in a disrespectful way. If you feel, you know, you don't have to pay me on time and you feel like my service is something you could just kick to the side and pay at the end of the month. See, what I noticed with lawn guys is certain lawn guys, they'll let you run them over. They'll let you run them over. They'll let you pay them late. They'll call you, hey, I'm having a barbecue. Can you do me now? Listen, I operate by schedules. If you on a Monday and you having a party on a Saturday, I'm not going to skip you Monday and come Friday. That's the day you on. That's the day I'm coming. And I see it's going to sound harsh when I say this. Why don't you have your party around the day I cut? You see, they think the lawn man can just jump and flex whenever. Or I've heard lawn guys say this. Well, as long as I'm getting paid, man, I know it may be a week late. Nope, because you're not going to go to Walmart and buy groceries and pay them a week later. You're not going to go to the movies and pay them a week later. You're not going to go to a concert, pay them a week later. You ain't going to do that with your rent. I'm just going to pay them later. Okay, we're going to put you out. Listen, forgive me for standing up for my business. Forgive me for not just letting clients run me over. I don't do that. I don't. When you sign up with me, it's going to go. When you sign up with me, this relationship is going to go one way. It's my way. Well, what you mean it's going to go one way? That's crooked. No, my way is treating you fair, putting you on a schedule, and doing what's best for your lawn. If your lawn needs to be cut every week, I'm not coming every 2 weeks because that's going to look like a horrible mess. People with St. Augustine lawns, they sign up with me, it need to be cut every week. Well, we don't want it cut every week. I'm not the lawn guy for you. It's plenty of chucks running around here with lawn. There's plenty of guys run around here with a lawnmower and a weed eater. They can cut it whenever you want, however you want, how high you want it, how low you want it. I understand what's best for your lawn. If you got St. Augustine grass, that stuff needs to be cut every 7 days. Well, we want to get it cut bi-weekly, every 2 weeks. Okay, now, okay, Mr. Jones or Miss Jones or whatever your name is, let me explain it to you. See, when I pull up and they see Gibson's Lawn Service in front of your lawn, and you have St. Augustine grass, and we come in once every 3 weeks, when I cut your yard, you're going to have dead grass all over the place. When I pull off, they're going to see Gibson's Lawn Service pulling off. Let's say your neighbor come outside and say, man, I need to find a lawn man. And they see Gibson's Lawn Service across the street. And when they see my truck pull off, they can say, man, he's doing a horrible job. See, I'm not going to let you ruin my name and my reputation. There's too many guys around here will let you ruin their name and reputation. So when you sign up with me, you're going to have to get on a schedule. You will have to pay on time. And once I see you cannot pay on time, we're going to have a credit card on file. That way, when I finish, I can charge your card. Well, I don't trust you with my credit card. Okay. You don't trust me with your credit card. Can't pay your bill on time. I'm going to have to let you go. See, they'll feel a certain type of way. The lawn man firing me. Lawn man firing me, and I live in $1 million house. You can't pay you can't pay your bill? You live in $1 million house, you ain't got $150 to pay me to cut your grass. Hey man, listen. This relationship we're in, you can tell all your buddies about how bad I did you. I don't know. I don't worry about that stuff like that. But people will think you get the big head of business when you stand up for yourself and say, hey man, I'm not working for peanuts. And this relationship is gonna go one way. So it is what it is. Catch y'all on the next one. Like and subscribe. Gibson's Lawn Service. People always ask me, what if your clients watch your videos? And I always ask them, what clients you talking about? The sorry ones that don't want to pay, or the ones I fired, or which clients you talking about? Because the good clients, they're gonna watch these videos and be like, man, you dealing with that in business? Sorry, Gibson. So either you talking about the bad clients I'm about to fire, the ones I already fired, or what? It don't matter if they watch it. I'm not talking about them. I'm only talking about a certain few. There's certain few that I have already fired or about to get fired.